Here we go, here we go. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we all today? How is everyone? Is everyone good? I'm doing wonderfully. I'm in Dubai with all this incredible stock. And just having the time of my life with all these amazing pieces to show you. Yes, you are. So welcome to the show. You are on watching Personal Shopping in Dubai with Lisa. And I will let Joshua talk you through what's going on and how we shop. I'm sure you all know, but it's always good to remind ourselves. Just any of the items that I'm showing, they will click on an icon and you can go straight to the website and see any details. If you do need any help, I am here, so ask me as many questions as you need. I have people messaging me after the shows and be like, I didn't want to ask this question because I thought it was a stupid question, or I thought this was a silly question. Nothing's silly here. Nothing is silly at all. I mean, the reason I'm late is because I couldn't figure out the technology. So, hey, I'm the silly one. We do ship. This is probably one of the best things I love about working at LP is that we cover your customs and duties, which is an incredible service and something that I love being able to share and give to customers. Today, I am going to mainly be focusing on Hermes in Dubai. We've got some incredible pieces. If any of you are actually in Dubai, please pop in for an appointment. I am going to be here till Friday morning, and then sadly, I'm flying back to London. No, I don't mean that. I don't mean that sadly. Do I? No, I do. Love London. If you would like to just come and talk to us, come and look at sizes, check colours, check leathers, then please pop me a message. Joshua can send you my details there. I'm on email, I'm on WhatsApp, so please feel free to message me at any time. I will do my best to respond. How is everyone doing? How is their days? How are you feeling? What kind of era are you in? Are you in I'm having a great day and want to spend some money era? Yes? Spend some money with Lisa at LP at Luxury Promise? A really bad day era. Everyone's annoying era. Like, how are we all? I am on my loving small bags era. So this is what I've selected. I've selected some Kelly 25s, some Birkin 25s, and just really show you all the different, just an opportunity to just compare every colour, practically any hardware, do some comparisons, and really just look at some of the amazing colours we have. I have got some absolute superstars to show you as well, and some really exciting colours. But I am going to start with the bigger bag first because this is my absolute ultimate bag. So let's put the gloves on. Patricia, this one isn't in that one. Let me check for you because I can check it right now. Bear with me. 1 second. I think that looks like a London one. 0876. Is that Chanel bag? Let's check. Let's check. Patricia, this is in London. So if on the London shows, maybe give them a request, or alternatively, you can send me details and I can help you with London pieces as well. So it doesn't matter where I am in the world, I still help from all the different showrooms. Pleasure's all mine. Pleasure, Patricia. Love your name. Right, let's get going. I'm going to show you Birkin 35 that we have before we start on the small guns. I'm going to go for the big guns first. Parchment is one of the most stunning colours. It is really great for that kind of person who loves the natas and the crays and the neutrals, but it's a quarter of the price. So if you are sort of that person and that sort of real neutral, love the neutralness, this is a great option for you. This is a Birkin 35 in Parchment. It is a beautiful, creamy, buttery colour. Again, I would say just so similar to sort of Nata and Cray. But, you know, Nata and Cray Birkin 35s, are quite hard, we love to find. And also there's just, the price point just goes, it just, the minute you put that colour with anything. It's in Clemence, in fantastic condition. Would you mind if I told you the kind of person that I would imagine to wear this? The kind of person I would imagine to wear this would be an absolute powerhouse. Someone who sort of wears mega high heels in the day, like power dresses, means business. When she walks into a room, everyone knows who she is, everyone knows she means business. But alternatively, a person that at the weekend loves to wear jeans and a t-shirt and throw this on in their everyday bag. The SKU on this, to see the price, is 90267,402. 90267,402. It has its key and cachette and also has its dust bag. It is in exquisite condition. Let's have a look. And Clemence will mean it will keep its wear. And it is at a fantastic price point. The gold hardware is probably the only thing that I would say has some small sort of imperfections. But the corners are good. Maybe some really light rubbings. Very light. And it's 10,995. So you're getting the look of something that is neutral, that would be great to wear for every day. Looks great with black, would look great with any colour, has such a warmth to it, really eye-catching bag. It's one of the most beautiful colours. And again, little wear, but it is 10,995 or 14,253 US dollars. If you already have maybe a darker colour Birkin 35 and you were just of course thinking about pulling the trigger onto a lighter colour, or you do love Nata and Cray and you're definitely one of those people that has such an affinity for it, this is a really fantastic alternative. Really good. It's just the hardware. So, I mean, what's so great is you can tell this bag has been used, because of the hardware. Even though it's a lighter colour, there's no sort of colour transfer. So it just shows that even though it's a lighter colour with the Clemence, it is going to sort of still stay in good stead. There is absolutely minimal wear to it on the corners. I'm just being pedantic. It's minimal. But just definitely, if wanting a different look than your darker colours and your black or your taupes, this is a really amazing option for you. And we don't, like Parchment, In the 2 years I've been here, I think we've only had about 3. We had 30 and we have a 30 in Japan with palladium hardware, but I've only ever seen it again in gold that we get. So it's not one that we get a lot of. Isn't it just wonderful? It is a wonderful piece. Pull it back up now. Look at all that colour, all in one, all in one. I've got some Birkin 25s in Swift, in Togo, all different colours. Let's go for this one. Let us go for this. The code on this is 90267750. 90267755. We have this Birkin 25 in gold hardware, in Blue de Nord, in Swift. I am assessing the condition and she is looking good. This is pre-loved, it doesn't have its seal, so it's gold hardware. This bag in the Birkin 25 really packs a punch, and just Swift in Birkin 25s just looks exquisite. It's in really good condition. We just sort of, the places where I look at and sort of think, oh, not sure on the condition, is if it's really visible on the corners. But when it's sort of underneath here, which you don't see, it really isn't something that I'd be too concerned about, and I don't think you should either. We've got minimal on the corners, again, minimal on the corners. And this is in really good condition. The Blue de Nord, again, it's great for someone, these blue colours is great for someone who is more of a neutral person and you're sort of wanting to inject some more colour into your collection. Or even something like this, the Birkin 25s. These options are fantastic for someone who maybe doesn't want to sort of go to that heavy, sort of more heavier price point of Mini Kellys. You still get a similar kind of look, but for less than the price. And finding pre-loved Mini Kellys, they're hard. They really are. It's one of the times I have people messaging me asking me for pre-loved Mini Kellys at best prices, and it's just hard. Not heartbreaking is the wrong way to describe it, but it's just always really difficult to kind of have to say, like, no, I can't get this. I can't get a pre-loved Mini Kelly for this kind of price point, even though you've got a great budget. But something like this is the budget that sometimes they come to me at. So buy a Birkin 25 instead. Get that smaller bag, less price. This is in truly beautiful condition, and I love when Swift pre-loved has still kept its structure, still kept the body of the bag. It does have its dust bag, its key and its clochette. Even just a pop of colour if you're just like to wear black or neutrals. It's just so stand out and eye-catching. Great if you've got anyone in Dubai who maybe wants to come and view this with me. I am here today. and tomorrow and Friday morning. I have got a couple of appointments tomorrow. So get yourselves booked in, come and have a look. But excellent, look at the sides, it's still looking great. Okay, I think I'm just going to do a little bit more colour. Let's do some more colour. I think I have to stay on there. Oof. One of the most underrated colours, I think. Oh, exquisite. Again, in Swift. Look at that, isn't that just so eye-catching? This is 90270-789, 90270-789. I have the Birkin 25 in Capucine in Swift. Again, I think I've said this on some other lives before. Capucine is a really hard colour to kind of describe. But again, Swift is so stunning because it just translates the colours so beautifully. It absorbs it, the way the light catches, but it's always done in such an elegant and chic way. The sort of pairing it with the palladium hardware means that it sort of tones it down a little bit. I mean, if it was gold, I think it would be a bit more sort of in your face, but the palladium hardware tones it down a little bit. It's almost like a rusty orange, but red, but darker toned. It is really, really hard to explain. And again, this is why it's so exciting to show Swift Hermes Birkin 25s when the leather has stayed so lovely and structured and it's not loose. And it is a T-stamp as well. So you are looking at 2015. These are all relatively new bags. I haven't got sort of any, Birkin 25s are a recent bag, so that's why the price points of them are high. I can imagine even if we had vintage Birkin 25s, super vintage Birkin 25s, they still would have held their value. So you've got palladium hardware, 2015. Beautiful Capucine colour. Towards another red so you can do comparisons. See, it's kind of a bit more orangey, but this is also Epsom, so it's a little bit muted. It's orangey, sort of, but red, and it is in wonderful condition. Great on the corners. Hardware, just a little bit. But this is again what's so great about it is, the hardware has got some scratches, so it shows that it's been, the bag's been worn, but it's still been able to stay in a good condition, even though it's a lighter colour and it's Swift. I think the Birkin 25s in the Swift colours, they just sing. And some of these prices they're not far off. They're not far off some of the Birkin 35s, Birkin 30s. So even though it's smaller and the smaller bags are more premium, some of the bags 30s have been showing, they've really not been that far from this price. And it's a brighter colour, but Capucine has got that real great uniqueness to it that you could do this sort of trans-seasonally. It is a colour that you could wear evening, day, you can wear it winter, summer. It's got that real universal look to it, which I absolutely adore, especially when you're buying Hermes. Palladium hardware. It's having its moment. See what I mean? It just marries so well, the palladium, and I think if it was in gold, it would kind of shout a bit more, whereas this just makes it more understated. Again, it's T-stamp, and it's 14,500, 18,861 US dollars. Sorry, I have to tidy it back up again. And I will go on to the next. I mean, I have so many. If anything's sort of piquing your interest that you'd want me to sort of show prior, or you want to see straight away, I can. Ladies and gentlemen, please may I introduce you to the best Rose Mexico colour. It needs an extra introduction because it is such a beautiful, sort of purpley, but pink, but dark, but not. It's another great trans-seasonal bag. Definitely a colour that could be worn at any point in the year. And the SKU on this is DXBS 2888. DXBS 2888. It's got Birkin 25 in Togo in Rose, Mexico. I think I'm wearing best outfit because it's going all today because it's just going with every single Birkin possible. And again, it comes with its key and its clochette and a dust bag and in palladium hardware. Again, the palladium hardware marries so beautifully with these brighter colours. This is in exquisite condition. I would only say that the palladium has a couple of marks on the sort of main body and a little bit on the smaller parts of the hardware on the sandal, but other than that, it is perfection. It's even got sort of its seals on the feet. Again, with the sort of lighter colour bags, there is some slight wear on the sides here. But just look at the details on the graining with this kind of colour. You can really see how beautiful the leather is. And this one is relatively new. It's 2021. And it really does look new. structure on the sides. This is pre-loved, but still, you're still getting, which is, you know, a few years old, but still something like this to source brand new are still so hyped. The prices are still so hyped up. They are all still premium with the Birkin 25s, the Mini Kellys, even Birkin 30s now, because I don't think as many Birkin 30s have been released by Hermes. So even the Birkin 30s are getting harder, so the prices are hiking up a little bit more. So yeah, you would be looking at around 22,000 for this brand new, but you've got one in, you know, a lot less, in excellent condition, and it does look, to me, this does look new. It does not look like it has been used. So if you are sort of more afraid of buying pre-loved, something like this would be a really fabulous option for you. It would be your first, it could be your first sort of glimpse, first introduction to pre-loved, and then you won't go back. And even though this is Togo, because of the size, it still has that sort of evening element. You see in Dubai, you see so many people wearing these during the day. So I always thought, prior to coming here, and even when I was in Japan, I saw so many people wearing these during the day. So I always kind of limited this to sort of evening bag. But people are wearing it a lot in Dubai during the day, but also you could wear this for the evening as well. Because it's a colour, but it is slightly a bit more toned down. It is more of a muted colour, the Rose Mexico. So you could definitely wear this for an evening. Talking about evening, I'm gonna show a Kelly 25 now. And I am going to admit something, and I am going to admit that I have been fully mistaken. So I think it's good to admit when you're wrong in life. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it is. I have a Kelly 25 here in Toile, and in the colour Grease Misty. Again, admitting fully that I was wrong, and I put my hands up. I really had the Toile bags as something that you would only sort of wear for daytime, a daytime event, or you wouldn't necessarily wear it for sort of an event, like a wedding or somewhere you'd wear a gown. But I have been mistaken, because we had this wonderful customer at us on Instagram, and she was wearing a Toile Birkin, a Toile Kelly like this, but she was wearing a gown with it, and she was obviously at an event. And when I tell you, it looked incredible. It just brought so much texture to her outfit. She was wearing a multicoloured long gown, like every single colour imaginable. It was pinks, greens, blues, like it was beautiful. And then she paired it similar to something to this. She had it in sort of dark brown and cocheval, and it looked exquisite. It just gave such an elevation to her outfit. It just gave more textures to it. It just looked amazing. So this, people, is not just limited to sort of a day bag. This is 90264-530. 90264-530. I would love to show you a picture, but we don't have her consent, so I wouldn't do that. This one still has its seals on. Kelly 25 in Grease Misty. I have to be really careful with this. Again, pre-loved, we don't see many of these in this size, especially in a Kelly 25. So you're paying for the size and for the rarity. The SKU on this is 90264-530. 90264-530. It is in gold hardware in Grease Misty, which is beautiful dark grey. See the comparison with my sort of glove. And this, you just grab the strap. This is brand new. Seals are on. This hasn't been worn. So I cannot try it on. But it's exquisite. Very, very, very rare to find in this size. But again, as I was saying, the toile, don't be afraid of it. It's not limited to daytime. You could wear this for any event. You could wear it. You could wear this for evening. You can wear it for daytime, and you are just wearing something that's just got so eye-catching in real life. The different textures, the toile, the leather. This is really when Hermes is sort of surprising and delighting people, not just with the colour, not just with great contrast, not with just great craftsmanship, but also just the different contrasts and the colours, the gold, the green misty, the toile. This is also W stamp, so it's 2024. Usually, you know, W stamp, even now, brand new, with receipt, full set. This doesn't have a receipt, but even now, they are so high. It's what I do daily, is do quotations for brand new. So I do know the pricings very well. But to get sort of a like new, but Kelly 25, but in a much rarer combination for this price point is amazing. Even brand new, like for instance, I know, but it would be similar in sort of look, not look, but in same family of rarity and popularity is. So a Kelly 25 Cray now would be brand new from W stamp, would be about £23,500. So getting something like this, which is rarer, you don't see as much, has such a beautiful craftsmanship to it, and also to have it in the darker colour as well. So it's got the edges in the green misty. So again, it just is a beautiful combination, and it seals on. But even look, just held on its own. This could be used as your evening bag. If you're going to a wedding, to an event, if you just wanted to add more to your outfit, but also be carrying a bag that is a lot rarer to have and to own. And this one is for you. It's got its key, clochette, box, dust bag, everything. All it is minus the receipt. But the receipt is, honestly, it's the easiest thing to fake. So, and we know that we go through rigorous authentication processes. it is so exciting to show a piece like this today. There is also, I have a Birkin 30 in Swift in gold, toile, in our Japan showroom, and that's 19,000. So this price really does show how good it is in terms of the size, the fact that it's a Kelly, the fact that it's smaller and always more premium. It really does show how great the price point is and why it would be a fantastic option for you, especially if you're thinking about buying a new Kelly, but just wanted something a bit different, a bit texture, and it has such an elegance to it. It also has that kind of wonderful look to it where you, unless you really knew, you'd have to double check if it was Hermes. I know you guys will know because you're all experts in our community. You'd all be like, oh my god, check that out. I know you would. But aside from that, it would be just one of the pieces where you would look twice. Everyone's doing great today. I am showing all the smaller bags that we have here in Dubai, but please, if there's anything you want to see, if you want me to go on a different tangent, please let me know. It's why I'm here. I'm here for you guys. So I've been flown across the world. You okay, my love? Yeah. Do you need that? I am, again, as I was saying, I am in Dubai. I'm here to Friday morning, so if you would like to do an appointment, if we're in person, or alternatively, if you just wanted to do a FaceTime together and relook at this stuff, relook at these pieces, we can do that as well. This is such an exciting piece to be able to showcase to you today. Grease Misty, again, with the toile. Being a bit too careful of the bag and end up hurting myself. There, that shows how much I care about Hermes bags. Don't worry about me, let me hurt myself. As long as the bag's okay, that's fine. Now I am going to show one of, again, a really, as I'm on the rare train and exciting train of pieces that we have here in Dubai, I am going to show this Mini Kelly, which is such an exciting piece. I think Sabrina has, she has shown this, but I am going to show it again. This one again is pre-loved, and it's kind of reaffirms what I was saying to you in terms of even pre-loved, the bags, the Mini Kellys do tend to stay the same price, even pre-loved. They lose very little value. It's this one. Funnily enough, some of the requests that I do tend to get is, hi, I really want a Mini Kelly, but I want something with that is a little bit different. This is definitely that little bit different, but this is, again, when Hermes were creating this was created to make a surprise and to really show how you can combine colours that you would never think of together. So we've got black as the handle, which I absolutely love because one of the biggest concerns I have from people when they're spending premium money on a Mini Kelly in a lighter colour is the handle going to mark? And you do have to say, and I think it's so important to be transparent and honest. If you have got a lighter colour bag and your oils and on your face and your makeup and on the bag, you know, it is going to rub. Something like this would not do that. And then we've got it in a taupe, which is just the most classic premium colour. And personally, I adore a taupe in a Mini Kelly. I think it's just so chic. And then we have a coarse, which I could only describe as a sort of, I would say, a brown colour. A dark brown colour. So you've got grey, you've got black, and you've got a dark brown coarse colour. The combination is just how it works to combine the greys, the brown, the black, but it does. So again, these are rare. They are they're hard to get. You're not going to get a tricolour Mini Kelly easily, but this is at a price point of even lower than Nua. So this is why it's so great to be able to offer it. It's DXBS 3085. DXBS 3085. We have it in Epsom, in Palladium hardware. There is minimal wear. Even the back has got, with the two colours, it just speaks so well. Again, these are rare colours. They also, what I also really like about it is it also does look like a HSS. So potentially it could look like a special order. It isn't. This was created by Hermes. There is minimal tarnishing on the hardware. But if you are one that have wanted a Mini Kelly with a difference, something that's a little bit more out there, a little bit more interesting, this is a great option for evening. You can just hold like this, but with it being a taupe, it can be worn day as well. I mean, I have to try it on. I never get a chance to try on the Mini Kellys because they're normally new. But I think it's time. This is $22,168 US, $28,736 US. We do cover your customs annual duties. It's, even after 2 years, it is still a dream to be able to say that. This is very exciting for me, I have to say. And it is B stamp. Again, even B stamp, brand new, they are still really high on the Mini Kellys. So to get something that is B stamp, like new, pre-loved, but this doesn't have its seals on, but there is minimal wear. Let's throw on this baby. The different textures and the colours even on just give it such an exciting elegance to it. Look, because of the darker strap, you've got the lighter bag. It just really adds on to already, Mini Kellys are already just a wonderful piece anyway. And with the darker strap, definitely one for the evening too. I think something like this would be really great for someone who doesn't have a mini Kelly and has always struggled with the colour, because that's when buying premium. I do find that that's people's sort of. I think when you buy pre-loved, you can be a bit more. You can make a decision quite quickly. When you're spending this kind of amount of money, which is a more considered amount of money, you really want to make sure you've got the right colour. So this would be great for someone who is on the market for a mini Kelly, but has never been sure what colour to get. Like, do I get black, or do I get a tube, or do I get gold, or do I get something brown? Like, do I get a touch instead? Should I try and buy a special order one? Do I get a Quay or a Nata? Or this would be a great option for you. Is pre-loved, which is also great, because I always find that people say they love when they buy their pre-loved pieces, because they use them way more than they're brand new, because they're worried about their brand new. This is honestly, if Sabrina one day came into the office, and this is never going to happen, but it might, and she said to me right now, she walked in, she wasn't in London, and she said, Lisa, pick anything from the showroom, this would be the one I'd choose. Just for the rarity, for the price, the fact that it's really different, you don't see many of them about. The fact that it answers everything that you need. It's got the handle, it's got e-toot, it has palladium hardware. It can be day, it can be evening. It adds interest to your outfit. It's a great price. Not if Sabrina was giving it to me. It wouldn't be. Because the premium pieces, it actually has. I think people would be so surprised with how small our add-on is to sort of like new or premium pieces, but we do it so that we are able to offer it to people, because there is a demand for it, but it is a lot less, and then we cover your customs annual duties. So it's really exciting and amazing to be able to offer that service. Again, tricolor, mini Kelly, in every great colour you can imagine. Excellent pre-loved condition, which you don't get many pre-loved mini Kellys. It is a bag people really do keep. That was very exciting. I don't know how everyone else is feeling, but I am enjoying this immensely. Please do feel free to stop me if you do want to get on some bigger bags, or you want a recommendation of any other bag whilst I'm here on the show. Let me know if you're like, I'm looking for a Birkin 35 or a shoulder Birkin or anything like that, then any of those colours singing to you? So we do, again, we offer, with payment, we do offer split it, car payments, but also what we can do, because again, I know I was saying it, these are considered pieces. We can also split payments. So I do, with some of these higher price points, I'll do sort of a bank transfer for a certain amount, and then a car payment. So there are options. So if you do want to discuss with me these other options, my lovely Joshua can just pop my details there, and you can talk to me about it. But if you are thinking, if you were in your head have been sort of, Mini Kelly I need a Mini Kelly. It needs to be in my ownership. This is honestly a great choice. We have a black Mini Kelly here, gold hardware, and it's 24.5. And we recently sold a black Kelly 20 in palladium hardware, and it was 25,000. So when you just sort of look at getting a piece for 22,000, £3,000, £3,500 less, rarity, excellent condition, has every different colour spec you can imagine. It's really not one to be missed, and I don't like to put pressure, but it isn't someone that you could say, oh, Lisa, someone sells it, and then the next day if I sell it, and then the next day someone goes, oh hi, I saw that Mini Kelly on your show, can you get me one? No, I can't. I'm sorry. Even in all our international showrooms we have, even then we wouldn't be able to. So Joshua, this is 90265 90265 Again, just use a little instruction. Got Birkin 25 palladium hardware in Togo in the colour Hoitrion. My French is terrible. I need to have some French lessons, I think. Again, orange, brand new at the moment, is impossible to get. We have been on a hunt. There's been a huge increase of people wanting orange Birkins, in Birkin 25 especially. It's really interesting what happens with the trends, and not many have been released this year, especially if you want brand new. So again, this is a great price point and a great option. This is 90265 902 90265 902. Spotlight does show this quite a lot, but this is a muted orange, and it is in great condition. Orange, house colour of Hermes. Key Clochettes. This one again is at a great price point. I had someone looking for a Birkin 25. She wanted new. She wanted W stamp. She wanted 2024, and I gave her a quote, and I think it was about 21,000. And then 2 days later, she came back to me. She's like, "Can I have it?" It's like, "It's sold." Could not find another one for love or money. And then the next one we found was £2,000 more. So there's a real hit for orange at the minute. And especially with the palladium hardware, I think it just marries so well. And this is in fab condition, very minimal, very minimal wear, and it is M stamp, so 2009. But again, I don't know if I think I missed a lot of you on my shows that would be watching now. When I was in Japan, unfortunately, because my visit was quite last minute, so I could only sort of get morning slots for Japan, so I missed quite a lot of evening slots. So I think you may not have seen a lot of the shows that I was on. But things that I love showing and adore, sort of being able to introduce to people or showcase to people, are sort of bags that are at a great price point, at a lower price point, pre-loved, but also that are older but still have that real newness look to them. Again, this is Togo. It's Palladium hardware, but you would have no idea that it's from 2009. But you're obviously not paying super premium prices. And let's go over. No wear on the corner, no wear on either corner. That combination, the Palladium hardware, the muteness of the orange, it is a great addition to, if you've got one already or you're thinking about doing a Birkin 25 in this colour, it's great. It is more muted. It's definitely not one that you sort of say, I'd only wear that at certain points. Fab condition. Even like some 2009, but even Togo, they don't stay really stiff, but even this feels stiff. So again, it's just got that real nice newness element to it. And again, I am showing all the small bags, but if at any point you'd like to see some of the bigger bags, we can go off on a tangent. No problem. So here we go again. Just look at the newness of that. 2009 stamp, but just does not look it. Ooh. Should we go back to Mini Kelly Heaven? I think we should. We put this on Instagram and I had a couple of questions about it, so let's talk about this. This is SKC 1933. SKC 1933. So we've got a Magnolia Mini Kelly Palladium hardware. This is pre-loved, but it has got its seals still on. I would say probably more like new. This would be like new. Still got the hardware on the sangle part of the bag, and then on the main hardware there is some scratching on the turn lock because it has. But I would consider this to be like new. Again, it is so nice to be able to showcase these Mini Kellys at great price points, because normally with what I do, sourcing all brand new at most of the time, prices are usually knuckle shaking, knee shaking prices. I'm like, yeah, it's 24.5. Yes, it's gone up in the last year. I know, I'm sorry. So to be able to show these at more, I know they're still high price points and I know they're still considered pieces, but to be able to see them, to have them and to be able to show them on the lives it's truly exciting. It's amazing actually to be able to do this. So we have excellent condition Palladium hardware, Magnolia Mini Kelly. Great for someone who does love those bits of colours. But it is a colour that just let me compare it to Rose Mexico so you can get more of it. This one is the Magnolia. It is more kind of on that sort of purpley, darker purple kind of colourway. This is 18,900 or 24,500 US dollars. We cover your customs annual duties. But again, as you can see, this is a C stamp, which is 2018. The value is still there. It is. They maybe lose their value by a couple of £1,000, even when used. So you are paying premium again, but it does really show that you can still, if you wanted to sell it again, you could. But it's quite clear that I'm not. It's very clear that we don't get it a lot. I think I've only shown one other pre-loved Mini Kelly. One or two others. We've got the Palladium hardware. Because it's more toned down, it's kind of more purple. Maybe this would be great for someone who is maybe thinking about doing a bit more of a colour to your wardrobe. Again, it is not limitless in terms of when you could wear it. That I'm wearing all black, it still looks great. It's in excellent pre-loved condition. Minimal wear, just on the hardware, just on that top part of the hardware. But on every other part, if I got this, the thing I would do the minute I got it was take off the seals. Because the seals would be so shiny. The underside of the seals, the Palladium hardware will be so shiny. It will look brand new. But you're not paying those scary, horrible, brand new prices. It's got C stamp, 2018, Magnolia, more muted, darker purple. You don't see these colours a lot anyway. Re-loved the Magnolias. Let's have a look on the inside. Just a few press marks. That's what I would say would be the main thing. Again, anyone joining us, I am in Dubai, so if you would like to come and view any of these in person, let me know. Again, these Mini Kellys are not easy to get pre-loved. I'm showing a lot of colours today. It's definitely one for those people who love colours. Oh, I've also set up a Instagram which will be along with luxury promise, and it will be primarily just all product. So any new products, anything that's coming in, anything I'm offered. So we're, as a team, sort of internationally, we're offered bags every day on a daily. So it will also be things that are offered to us that not necessarily we own. So you get a huge variety. After the show, I will send the link to the Instagram link to the community WhatsApp group, and you can see all the fab products I'll be showcasing. This caused a bit of a stir last time I showed this, and then she ended up going for a pink colour. So let's re-show this beautiful piece. This is RJL 1940, RJL 1940. I've got a Kelly 25 in Return in Palladium hardware. This one is a full set minus receipt, I think. This again would be, I would describe this as pre-loved, but I would definitely put it in the category of pre-loved but kind of like new. We got it in the beautiful blue Zanzibar. I know a lot of you were talking, I think we were talking last time I was here, about how much you love this colour. I think anything blue is, I think, always really great for someone who's maybe a little bit afraid of colour, because it's like, you know, it's kind of almost navy. You know what I mean? It's not too loud. It's really easy colour to style. It will go with everything. It's got that great body and difference that you'd be able to just add it to any part of your wear. You could wear it daytime, 100% wear this for evening. This is what I love about Kelly 25's returns. And this one is $16,400 or $21,259 US. I did lessen the price of this, authorised by Sabrina when I showed it on the show last time for a customer, as she was really interested, but she went for a pink. So I've not put it up, so it's still the same price. For a night like new Kelly 25, this is a really fab price. So you can just hold it like this for an evening look, but then with the return and the strap, you could do it crossbody if you wanted to. See so many people in London doing that now, wearing their Kelly 25 returns sort of crossbody, because it sort of moulds to your body because it's return, and because it looks a lot smaller than the Cellier. It has got key cachette, and it has its rain jacket. I think it is actually a full set. Yeah, it's a full set, so it's got receipt. So again, this is pre-loved, but it has got its seals on the Sangle and on the main hardware, but I would generally class this as a light new piece. And it's in Togo. Let's just look. It's still got its seals on the underside of the bag. It's in really good condition here. And it's $16,400 or $21,259 US. Bringing some smaller bags at some smaller prices today, guys. I really am. I know this colour was very popular. But I just, again, you could just style this with black. It'd be amazing with cream, with beige. Imagine just this with some denim and a white t-shirt. Just it elevates any look, a Vuitton Kelly 25. And there we go, just see it on. Just wearing a black cotton dress and then put a Kelly 25 and it's just instantly elevated it in a blue Zanzibar. So again, last time I was on the show, I messaged Sabrina because I had someone interested in this, but she decided to go for a different colour in the end. And I didn't amend the price, but I will put up the price of this after the show. I'll give a couple of hours time to think about it, but after that it will go up by a couple of thousand. So if you are interested, excellent condition. And again, the palladium hardware with these colours. It just kind of really mutes it a bit. How are you guys on the whole palladium hardware trend? Are you on it? Have you always been palladium hardware? Or is it kind of speaking to you a bit more now? Oh. Give a little glimpse. Let's have a look. Let's have a little comparison with Celia and this one. Definitely has a bit more of a casual look to it, but still a great option for evening or day. This is the most incredible piece. It's a like new Kelly 25 in Gris Misty in Toile. Again, super exciting to be able to showcase that today. If anyone wants me to re-show it, let me know, because I've got some more people popping on. I have focused so much on colours. Let me try and do some a bit more neutral for those neutral people. That is just, look at every rainbow. Any colour, any Birkin 25, pre-loved, that you could possibly imagine. got pre-loved Kelly Birkin 25 gold hardware in Clasine in Evercolour leather. Paige, can you compare Kelly 25 and 20 size? Yeah, of course I can. I'll do a vintage Kelly as well, so you can see that difference, because that's an interesting comparison too. There we go. Got the Kelly 20 and the Kelly 25. This is in Cellier and that's in Riton. It's quite similar to sort of the jump between the 25 and 30. There's quite a big jump between the two. But if we compare a vintage mini Kelly to a Kelly 25, that's more of a comparison. Huge fan of the vintage mini Kellys. They are, again, this one I think is over 30 years old and it is still at a higher premium price point, so it just shows how much they do not lose their value. DB, I don't have any Birkin 30s at the moment in black. Bear with me, let me just double check. See if you've got, I'm being sneaky and see if you've got any coming new. No. I don't have any Birkin 30s. Are you... Paige, no problem at all. Any other questions, let me know. D, are you really set on black? Because I have a really amazing option, which has the best of both worlds, which I can show you. Which is a Birkin 30 touch. So you have just a touch of the black, and then you've got blue, sort of a dark navy, a colour called blue Unclos. If that would be of interest to you, light new. Let's put the SKU up so you can have a little look. It's 90264-756. 90264-756. Yes, it's obviously going to be hearted. It is. Yes, sorry. D, no worries about saying sorry. D, you really should watch. We have one of our colleagues in Japan at the moment called called Yen. She is amazing, and there is lots of Birkin 30s in black with gold hardware. There's Togos that are like around the 15,000 mark, excellent condition. So definitely look. If you go to live shopping where you came to look on here, there's all the older shows. So if you go to click on the one with Japan with Yen, it has already been shown. Her next one, you might miss them. Her next one, she thinks she's doing jewellery. But also, D, you can message me leave my details with Joshua and I can show you them. I can get pictures and videos and show you. I've got some fab ones in Gold Hardware, Togo, really amazing. Or you can re-watch them. It's always good to like re-watch the shows. I showed it a couple of times. Yeah, pop me an email, Dee. This is beautiful. Look at that, different textures. Let's go on to the mini Kellys. Oh, anyone wants a comparison as well with Pochette and mini Kelly? Here we go. Have a little look at this. I've got some incredible Pochettes. Pre-loved, which again are near and impossible. So if you'd like to see any of the Pochettes, I'd be very happy to show you. Here we go. Look at that. Oof. We've got Mini Kelly in black in our dance, which is a discontinued leather, but is like the Ferrari of Hermes leathers. It has everything in all the checklists. You know, it has a larger grain, a slightly larger grain, so it will be hard wearing, but it keeps its structure. But also over time, it does go sort of a bit softer as well, sort of easy to get into. So it's not going to be always stiff. I know, Abby. And again, why am I a huge fan of the vintage Mini Kellys? Again, hold their value again, but also they're bigger. So you can fit your phone, you can fit everything you should need in this. So you can do it day to evening. This is 90216-546. 90216-546. It's also got the most beautiful sheen to it. If you can see from the lighting, like it. This is why it's so beautiful, our dance, because it would be sort of similar to Togo, but it keeps its structure more and it's got more of a sheen. So even though, you know, Togo, I wouldn't sort of necessarily look at it and go, oh, that's going to be great on a Mini Kelly. It wouldn't, because it might just look a bit too casual. Whereas this has got everything that Togo has in a Mini Kelly. Try this on, and then maybe you can do, I've got a brand new Mini Kelly as a Gold Hardware. We can have a little comparison and talk about it. As well, you can use this yeah, you can use it, put it under your arm, so it can be worn like this. This is absolutely timeless. and it is definitely one where you'd have to look twice at what it is. This, you can't wear crossbody. The vintage ones have got a smaller chain, smaller strap. But this is why our dance is so incredible. Because it has kept its shape, and there's not one mark on this. It's like some of the vintage Birkin 35s that I saw in Japan. The Ardans, it was so structured still. It was incredible. And this is You in a Circle, so it's 1991. Let me get a new Mini Kelly and we can do a comparison. Let's pop this up too. This is SKC 1969. SKC 1969, W stamp, so 2024. What camp are you? What camp do you think you'd be in? The vintage Mini Kelly camp or the brand new style Mini Kelly? So the Mini Kelly has only this shape. Believe it or not, was only introduced in 2018. So it's still such it is relative, like it's still a new style bag. And then we've got the vintage edition in, if I had to say, this would be to me like new condition. So this one is $24,500, $31,759 US. And then this one was, I think, around the 27,000 mark. So it really does show how much the Mini Kellys hold their value. Here's fill proof. I know we say a lot of things about things holding value, and it's sometimes hard to prove, but at this point with these two pieces right here, you really can. So the Mini Kelly, the newer shape, you can wear it crossbody, but you know, look, in comparison, this you can sort of wear in two different ways. So tell me, what do you think you'd be in? They both got great characteristics. I mean, both these bags are still very rare to find and near on impossible to get from the stores. Abby, yes, vintage for sure, definitely. You see what I mean here? Look, compare with with Epsom. The Ardans has just got this beautiful sheen and the grain. So it's just got that real added sort of texture than the smaller grain of the Mini Kelly. Abby, you should. This is a stunning option to have in any Hermes collection. It is a real sort of standout bag as well. If you were, you know, wearing this, it is one that you would have to stop and be like, what is that? Where is that from? That doesn't look like a Mini Kelly. Because because again, we don't see many of these, and this is probably, especially not in black, but this is probably the best condition one I've ever seen. To me, I would categorise this like new. Look at the sheen, look at the graining. The only thing I would say is the hardware has got some markings on it, but for a bag of this kind of age, that is understandable. Even the inside has got no press marks. And you're really, this is also, you're buying into a history and into a rarity. Again, discontinued leather. There is no wear on the corners. I even would be quite tempted. The hardware is very minimal, so you don't need to, but you could potentially change the hardware if you wanted to. Imagine it in silver. You could change it to silver. Then that would be like what? Everyone would be like, where is that bag from? Yeah, this is, again, such a great, exciting piece to show, especially Minnie Kelly in this kind of condition. I'm gonna put her away. And I know this is such a small little thing, and they've even kept like the same closure for the Minnie Kelly. It's still really similar. I really like that. So certain things they've sort of reintroduced again, but made it also a bit different for the newer ones. Doesn't have its clean clochette, obviously. Even the vintage ones don't have it. I just don't think you'd need it on a Minnie Kelly, do you? I think it's too small. I think there's enough going on. Doesn't have a box, but I would find a box for anyone who did decide to go ahead. But yeah, let's just do one more last comparison. There you go. What camp are you? So I'm going to show another Birkin 25, and in the colour that is my absolute, since going to Japan and seeing more of them, is because we don't really get many of them in the UK, is white. I'm obsessed. I have a problem. Hi, my name is Lisa, and I am a white Birkinaholic. I'm saying now. We have a Kelly 32 in Japan in white, and a Birkin 30s in white, and I just think they're such a fresh, beautiful colour. And then buying it pre-loved, you don't need to necessarily worry so much about it getting marked. And this is an Epsom. This is DXBS 3486. DXBS 3486. This is a great option again for some of my neutral women, our neutral people who just and not, like, just some people are just not into colour at all, are they? It's like, I like black or I like white, and that is it. And so this again is in great condition, super fresh, but also, you know, you can wear all black with it, you can wear denim, you can wear sort of lighter colours, beige. Really, this could be a really great option for someone who's just got a couple of Birkins already, or maybe a Kelly, but wants something lighter, maybe chooses their like winter, summer bag, or if you live in a hot country, if you're lucky to live in a hot country. This is 15,725 or 20,384 US dollars. This is M in a square, so it's 2009. But it is, again, that look that I adore so much with pre-loved or vintage is when they look relatively, it feels new. It looks new. There's no way walking that you would know that this was from 2009. Absolutely no way. This Epsom Palladium hardware. Again, you can really see the beauty of the graining in these lighter colours. So nice as well to be able to offer white that is in such good condition. I don't know, my accent turning a bit Australian. We've got beautiful corners. Palladium hardware again, which gives it that real chicness. Has its key and pochettes. There is some markings on the inside, just at the very corner there. I don't know if you can see. Let me pull it down a little bit. But no press marks, just a mark on the inside. Parchment. So you can see the white just has such an added freshness, like compared to sort of, I had this amazing picture, I can maybe show it on my phone, of like white and crepe and nata, and you can just see the freshness of it. Show you now. Here, let me show you. Love this picture, because it just helps with when choosing colours as well. Hopefully it gives you as much joy as it does to me. Give me 1 second, sorry. This must not be fun for just watching me. Oh. Oh. Look. Can you see? You're going to see the whole of my camera roll is literally bags, but we've got sort of white mini Kelly, white Swift Kelly 28. We've got the nata and the cray. You can see all these sort of creamy undertones, but then next to it, the white is so fresh. and such a nice colour. So if you were thinking of, oh no, I'm definitely going to get a nut or I'm definitely going to get a cray next time, this can also show that white is also a great option. We also, again, we don't get many of them in. And I have this one in Epsom, which looks practically new, even though it is pre-loved, at $15,725 or $20,384 US. Don't we just absolutely love the palladium hardware at the start of it? So with the Epsom, it's kept its structure, and this one is from 2009, so it does show that it has been worn. There is press marks, there is marks on the hardware, so you can tell that even though it's white, it's not really had a huge impact. You could also, I love with the white, it's such a blank canvas that you could just, I wish I had some twillies. You could style it up with a twilly. I thought even just a black twilly with this would look super cool, really chic. Or you can just use any twilly to you could do a light pink, do a light blue, you can do pink, put some hot pink colours, you can put some neons on there and really, really make it your own. Does have its key and so it's just these details that I just adore, is that it's got its padlock in white so it doesn't scratch. Okay. Put you through the delight of white from Hermes. So thank you everyone for joining me and helping me through this crusade of all Birkins and smaller options that we have here in Dubai. Joshua's going to leave my details. If you want to speak to me about anything in regards to this collection, please let me know. I am in Dubai till Friday, so even if you want to do a little FaceTime together, or you can come in and make an appointment with me. It's Lisa at Luxury Promise, or my WhatsApp is 07733 216 220. You can also iMessage me as well. And make sure to join our community, because I'm going to add our new What Personal Shopping Instagram with all exciting offers of bags. It's going to be good. If you're a bagaholic like me, and I'm sure you all are, because you'll probably watch me for 2 hours, then make sure to follow me. And again, thanks a million for joining me. It's so amazing to be offering all these pieces to you. Have a great evening and take care, and thanks a million again. Bye.